Yes. Are we good to go, ma'am? We'll continue.
Yeah, that I think recording has not started yet.
It started.
Hmm. Yes, we are good to go, ma'am.
Yes. Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Manasa Prakash, your moderator for the session. I first of all would like to thank all of you for joining us today as we indulge ourselves in demystifying the CBSE sample question paper of mathematics class 10 and 12th. I would like to welcome our mentor and founder of All India Educators Forum, Mr. Matthew Thomas, sir. Our speakers for the session, Mrs. Nirupama Mohapatra Das, ma'am, and Mrs. Smita Thompson, ma'am. As quoted by Benjamin Franklin, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. I repeat, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. The board exams are just a month away, and we teachers need to fasten our seat belts so that we prepare ourselves well and guide our students so that they pass their examination with flying colors. Today, by the end of the session, we hope that you all gather enough information about the changed question paper pattern of both class 10 and 12th and would guide the students in the same way. I would also like to inform all of you that the feedback form would be shared at the end of the session. So once you fill the feedback form, you will be receiving your certificates also. And please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box during the session, and we would take up the questions at the last. With this, I would like to invite our first speaker of the evening, Mrs. Nirupama Mohapatra Das ma'am, PGT Mathematics, with more than 25 years of teaching experience and is currently working with New Green Field School, Saket, New Delhi. Madam is a passionate teacher whose quest for learning never ends. She is a Google for Education certified trainer, CBSE competency based education test item writing trainer, and AIEF. I request all of you to mute yourself. Okay. An AIEF resource person and a master trainer. So, ma'am, would be starting today with the class 12th paper discussion. I welcome you, ma'am. Over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm starting the sharing screen. Yeah, so is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So good evening, all of you, once again, and uh, we are really all educators are really thankful to All India Educators Forum for providing all the educators like us such a forum so that we can learn, share, and grow together. And thanks to all of you for joining in today's evening. And already ma'am had introduced me. So this is my brief introduction. Okay, so let me just, yeah. So without much delay, we can start the session. So here, yeah, so the CBSE sample paper, most of you might have seen by this time. And today we are going to demystify what is inside this, how can we guide our students so that no, they really can excel. They can, I mean, we really can help them removing maths phobia before they appear the exams, because since last 2 years, almost 2 years, like writing subjective answers, and specifically I can say the mathematics as a subject, no, the students really need lots of practice. So, and all of us can agree to this fact. So practice is lacking in most of them. Then at this point of time, as educators, how we can help them. So this session is all about that. So before I take to the session, so this is one of the circulars. So I have taken a part of it. So in the beginning of the session, when it was decided like term 1, term 2, 50% syllabus like that. So this is one part of the syllabus. So just I will be reading 2 points. So here this examination would be held around March, April 2022 at the examination centers fixed by the board. The paper will be of 2 hours duration and have questions of different formats: case-based, situation-based, open-ended, short answer, long answer type, etc. And again, here it is in case the situation is not conducive for normal descriptive examination, or 90-minute MCQ-based exam will be conducted at the end of the term 2 also. Okay, so and marks of the term 2 examination would contribute to the final overall score. And now, like all of us have received the sample paper CBSE has already published, and we are already familiar with the pattern of the questions. Okay, so then, and again, before we discuss that, so we are familiar with the syllabus because we are, experts in teaching. And here you can see these are some of the portions which are deleted. And if I go, so these are 6 chapters we are having in the syllabus. And like starting with chapter 7, integration, definite and indefinite. So the deleted portion, definite integral as limit of the sum, that is exercise 7.8 as per NCERT textbook. And also supplementary exercise, so that is deleted. And chapter 8, application of integral calculus, application of integration, here 8.2 and similar questions, specifically speaking area between 2 curves. So that part is not there, and the questions will not come from that portion. And next, coming to differential equation, chapter 9, here formation of differential equation and similar questions in the textbook will not be there. And also linear differential equation of the type dx by dy plus px equal to q, where p and q are functions of y or constants. So that is also deleted. And coming to chapter 10, vector chapter, scalar triple product, coplanarity of 3 vectors, specifically speaking, exercise 10.5. That is also deleted this year. 11th chapter, 3D, which is completely based on vectors. So here, angle between 2 lines, angle between 2 planes, angle between a line and a plane. So questions based on these 3 topics will not be there in the question paper. And chapter 13, Bernoulli's trials binomial distribution, means 13.5 and similar questions in the miscellaneous exercises will not be there. And here I would like to say binomial distribution. See, even if no direct question will be there, but usually if you ask me, I teach this topic. It is because whenever the students have to find probability distribution with replacement. So binomial distribution is a shortcut way to solve such questions. Okay, again it is up to you, because students are not getting going to get the question from this topic directly. So this is the deleted portion specifically because now, like in class 12 specifically, we are concerned with marks. Students and parents are also like the score. It means I tell my students just keep a bag aside and just one topic is over, put some marks there. Okay, so like that we really encourage, we really motivate our students how to score high marks in the exam. Now the time for paper analysis, because we have been allotted 20 minutes, and for each of us, Smita ma'am and me, so Manasa ma'am is there to really still pull us if we exceed our time limit. So now, yeah, ma'am, can you share the question paper link? So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, so now having the idea of the complete syllabus and which portion the students should emphasize, which portion they should not. So we really have, yeah. So now the question paper is, here you can see 14 questions, total number of questions 14. Okay, and all are subjective, means 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, even if no in earlier times, case-based questions, it used to be MCQ type. Now also here it is 2 plus 2, 4 marks. And if we go topic wise, so paper wise, we can see section A, section B, and section C. So section A, each question carries 2 marks. There are 6 questions, means 12 marks. Section B, each question carries 3 marks, and 4 questions are there, again 12 marks. Section C, each question carries 4 marks, 4 questions. Okay, 16 marks. Okay, and if we go for topic wise, yeah, so before we go to topic wise, so if you ask standard of the question paper, that is very, very important, because students do ask, will the question paper be difficult, easy? So, but the standard answer may be as per CBSE guidelines, we can say 40 plus 40 plus 20, means 40% direct questions. It means the students can score passing marks, right? And 40% again, maybe for average questions, moderate level, and 20% higher order thinking skills. Okay, so the students should be prepared in that way. And again, easy and difficult relative terms, that depends upon their preparation, their understanding level. Okay, and question paper wise, if we go chapter wise, here you see, starting with integration chapter, chapter 7. Yeah, here first question is from integration. You can see the question standard we can observe. First question, then section B also we have this one, the question number 7 may be very direct. Okay, partial fraction method. And section C, 4 marker modulus function. Not modulus function, question involving mod sign. So it means such questions may be regarded as very, very important this time. Okay, so 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9 marks from chapter 7. And chapter 8, AOI, so that is 1 question carrying 4 marks. Okay, and chapter 9, we have 2 plus 3. 1 question in section A and 1 question in section B. And both the questions are mostly, you can see, not very difficult. We can say 40% direct. It comes under that category. Okay, but chapter 7, you can say 9 marks. Again, another, you can say maximum marks, the chapter, one more chapter is there, here 3D geometry. So here also, you can see 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9 marks. But if we compare, here also 3D geometry 9 marks, and this one, chapter 7, integration, definite and indefinite, that is also 9 marks. But the difference is, I can say the maximum will be integration, because if the child is not very good in integration, he or she is going to lose chapter 8 and 9. Okay, so it means integration should be of more emphasis. So the students should really be very, very thorough with integration, so that they can take care of chapter 8 and 9. And 3D geometry, also again 9 marks scoring, and for that vector to be very strong, because angle between 2 lines and lines in space, angle between 2 planes and line and plane is not there. But It doesn't mean they will not get condition for perpendicularity or condition for two lines or two planes to be parallel. But that can be taken care of if the student is very strong in vector concepts. So it means even if from chapter 10, we are getting here 2 plus 3, 5 marks. But this 5 marks will help the student to score 9 marks in chapter 11. And coming to, so 8, 9, 10, 11, then I will see probability. The questions on probability, we have section A, 2 plus 2. 2 questions from probability, and here also case-based question that is from probability. 2 plus 2. So it means 8 marks. So even if the topic is not, you can say, very lengthy or so, 8 marks. So, but here you see the standard of question. Here in probability specifically, I can see for an average, below average student, it may be a bit tricky. Okay, for the students who are good in concepts, so they might not have much problem. Okay, so in that way, how can we guide our students to prepare from probability chapter? Okay, so that is one thing. So in this way, so we really can help our students to score well. And if you see the whole question paper, it is not very direct or very difficult. Okay, but the student has to be very thorough with the concepts. Okay, so as educators, as teachers, we can guide the students like that. Just okay, we are here. Yeah, so ma'am, how many minutes? Manasa ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
How many minutes left?
Ma'am, another 3-4 minutes.
Okay, I'll be done. Yeah. So here you can see the topic-wise analysis. You can say chapter 7, integration. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9 marks. Chapter 8, AOI, then 4 marks, section C. And chapter 9, differential equation, 2 plus 3, 5 marks. Vectors, okay, 3D geometry, 9, probability, this. And we have already analyzed how we should guide the students. So even if AOI 4 marks, but the student has to. So here also the student who is not very good in integration, we can guide them. For application of integration, we need only 2 formulas. One is x to the power n. The other one is under root a square minus x square. Okay, these 2 formulas. So the student can really feel confident, because integration, every student is not very comfortable. Even if the student is practicing 100 or 200 or 500 questions, but only 2-3 questions, if it is tricky, so the student will not be able to score marks in that topic. But we can give confidence. For application of integration, you don't have to be very, very expert in integration. It will really give them lots of confidence. Okay, because it is easy, even if the child is not very, very clear in concept wise, So integration specifically I'm talking about. So only 2 formulas, x to the power n. So that they can do, and under root a square minus x square. So this thing. Differential equation, as we have observed in the sample paper, questions are not very tricky, but the student has to know all the 3 methods. Okay, vectors, as I said, for 3D geometry, because angle between lines, planes, line and plane, it's not there. Condition for 2 lines to be perpendicular and condition for 2 planes to be perpendicular. So that condition, the child can gather concept from vector chapter. So this topic concepts to be very, very clear. So we really can guide our students accordingly and encourage them how to prepare, because as in the beginning I said, the students have, obviously they have not practiced a lot when it is considered subjective types of questions. Okay, so some students may be feeling very nervous this time because class 12th marks, that's very, very important for their career and admission, in further courses, and emphasis on concepts should be there. Then thorough revision of NCERT textbook and NCERT exemplar. Okay, so anything not minus NCERT. Okay, NCERT plus. Okay, and sample paper practice, that is very, very crucial because so now we have sample papers already from various publishers. Sample papers are already available in the market. Okay, practicing sample papers will really help them and give them confidence, and more importantly, mock tests. Okay, so in that way we really can guide our students so that they will be very, very confident, and with that type of confidence, they will go to exam hall. Okay, so thank you. And any question or anything, I think ma'am will
Yes.
the end of after 10th standard.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the detailed elucidation of the paper. But there is just one question that many are asking. Probability exercise 13.4, whether mean, variance, and standard deviation.
Yes. Yeah, mean, it's not mentioned. In fact, I have just taken the pictures from the deleted syllabus. It's not mentioned, but yeah, mean, variance, standard deviation is not there. Only probability distribution. Okay, only probability distribution without replacement, with replacement, that is there. Mean, variance, and standard deviation is deleted.
Okay, ma'am. Any other questions? Please, you can just drop it in the chat box. I'll make sure make a note of it, and we'll discuss it at the end. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, and let me stop sharing screen.
Yes, ma'am. I would now like to invite our second speaker for the evening, Mrs. Smita Thompson. She is a PGT Mathematics all the way from Kerala. She is a passionate teacher and has been acclaimed with numerous awards like AKS Global Teacher Award 2018, CED Global Teacher Award 2020, and she is also an AIEF resource person. Ma'am will be dealing with the class 10th CBSE question paper pattern. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Manasa ma'am, and good evening, all educators. Let me share my screen. Chachu.
In the meanwhile, Nirupama ma'am, I think there are a few more questions in the chat box.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if you can just go ahead answering them, ma'am would be joining us.
Okay.
Area of triangle using definite integrals, is it deleted or not?
Okay. Right, answer now.
Yeah, ma'am, I think she has joined. Yes, ma'am, you can just go ahead, answer to that, and then I think ma'am will continue with her.
Yeah, so area of the triangle, see, it's like 8.2 something. So specifically what I feel, wherever benefit of doubt should, any doubt we can teach. So if you ask me, I teach even area under the curve between two parabolas, because some questions in 8.1 also, like if it is circle and line, so why not parabola and line? I think in that way. Okay, and there is no specifical, they have not said like area between two curves, basically they are saying. So but they are not specifically not mentioned area of triangle, so not like that. So as I said, even there are questions like circle and line. So if some, it's my interpretation, in fact, you can say. So when I feel circle line means parabola line can be included, ellipse and line can be included. So in that way. So, but specifically they are saying 8.2 is not there. But again, wherever doubt is there, the students should not suffer. We can teach.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Smita, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible?
Not yet, ma'am. It's a blank screen.
Gupta sir,
Not
raise
visible.
hand. Yes,
No,
sir.
ma'am.
You want to?
Yes, Manasa ma'am, can you see the screen?
It's still blank, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, any more doubts, class 12th? In the meanwhile, we can just...
Okay, one question is there. Any deleted portion in 3D? Yeah, in 3D, angle between two lines, two planes, line and plane. So the question will not be coming from these three topics.
Someone else is presenting me. What are you going to say?
Okay, it was visible, ma'am, Smita, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. Yes, ma'am, we can see it. I request Lindsay, ma'am, to please mute.
Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can go ahead.
Okay. So, okay. Once again, good evening, dear educators. So, let me start the session by saying a good math slogan: multiply your success. I'm Susmita Thompson from Kerala. Let's go to the CBSE Grade 10 Maths Term 2. I think all important matters and all thing in Nirubama ma'am already explained. So I just go through the Grade 10 question papers and the portions, curriculum and syllabus, what all things we covered, what all things we want to explain to the students and all, okay? And this one, I think you have the copy with you. Teachers must make sure students understand the concept rather than just memorizing the equations, okay? So here it is very clearly mentioned: algebra 10 marks, geometry 9 marks, trigonometry 7 marks, mensuration 6 marks, statistics and probability, but only statistics is coming for 8 marks. So total 40 marks. And these are the chapters included in each unit, and in bracket clearly mentioned how many marks from each chapter the questions are coming. So from unit algebra, quadratic equations, 4 marks. Chapter 5, arithmetic progression, 6 marks. And from unit geometry, chapter 10, circles for 6 marks. Chapter 11, constructions for 3 marks. And unit trigonometry, chapter 9, some applications of trigonometry for 7 marks. And unit mensuration, chapter 13, surface areas and volume for 6 marks. And next, last unit, statistics and probability, only statistics for 8 marks in chapter 40. So from this, it is very clear, and we all know it is given, the general instructions given in the question paper. Total 14 questions divided into 3 sections, A, B, C. All questions are compulsory. That means for the last time we have so many options, but this time only internal choices has been provided in each section, and that is only 2 internal choices, or even in the section B only 1 internal choice, and in section C also only 1 internal choice. And for section A, 6 questions of 2 marks. Section B, 4 questions of 3 marks. And section C, 4 questions of 4 marks. And out of that, 2 case study questions will be there. So out of 4 questions, 2 questions will be case study. So it is clear from this. Here we have 4 mark question from quadratic equation, Here it is 6 months. That means we can expect a case study from quadratic equation, even from arithmetic progression, even from circles, applications of trigonometry, surface area and volume, and even statistics. From all these chapters, we can expect a case study question. So while conducting the PTs or even mock exams you are conducting to students, give more practice to the case study questions from all these chapters. I think in the model question paper or sample question paper, what CBSE gave us, only this question came from trigonometry, but we can expect, because the question, 4 questions, out of that 2 questions for case study means 4 marks each, means we can expect case studies from, I'm repeating this, we can expect case studies from quadratic equation, arithmetic progression, circles, some applications of trigonometry, surface area and volumes, and even statistics. Next, deleted portions from each chapter. Clearly, I mentioned the page numbers, even the exercises. So if you have the textbook with you, or you are either you can take the screenshot also. Chapter 4, quadratic equation, completing the square method, situational problem based on equations, and reducible to quadratic equation. All these are deleted portions. That is exercise 4.1, question 4, page number 77 to 82. All these pages are deleted. Page 86, then exercise 4.3, question number 1, 3, 4, 8, 9 and 10. Other problems you have to teach them. Question number, only question 1, 3, 4, 8, 9 and 10 are deleted. Next, chapter 5, arithmetic progression, application in solving daily life problem based on sum to n terms. Only the application questions are deleted. Other sum to n terms, all the questions are included in the syllabus. Application based questions only deleted. That is example 16, then example 16 it is. Then exercise 5.3, other exercise 5.1, 5.2, full problems you have to do. Exercise 5.3, question 15, question 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 deleted. That means exercise 5.3, question number 1 to 14 is included. Next, chapter 9, some applications of trigonometry, no deleted portions. Even chapter 10, circle also, no deleted portions. Chapter 11, constructions, division of a line segment in a given ratio. Externally, internal things, internally questions. That means if you're drawing a figure and we are marking the points, internally everything is included. External questions is excluded. Okay. So construction of a triangle is also deleted. That is example 1, 2. Then exercise 11.1, question number 2 to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 is deleted. Next, chapter 13, surface areas and volume. Frustum of a cone is deleted. Page number 252 to 259 is deleted. Next, chapter 14, statistics. Step deviation method, graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. All these are deleted. Other things are included in the question paper. Hope it is clear. Pardon? And already I explained this. 14 questions, only 14 questions, and time 2 hours. Maximum mark is 40. 3 sessions, A, B, C. So section wise, everything, it is clearly mentioned here. Next, I would like to say if you let me. Question paper, let me show one thing. I think you all came to know that one small slight mistake is there in the question paper. So please, while dictating the question papers or even the sample papers, tell the students, if even the board exam also, if any printing error or is there, means no need to worry that a CBSE will definitely, they will provide that mark. So here also question number 2, it is a printing mistake. Mx into 5x minus 6, actually plus 9 is missing. So in If any case appears in the board exam, you have no need to worry about that. And see, this is the internal choice. Only for the 2 internal choice will be there for section A. And one thing is there, internal choices are coming from the same chapter. These 2 questions are from arithmetic progression. So clearly, if a child, for half part of arithmetic progression is clear to him and the next part is difficult, means no need to worry about it. Any one question will be there. But one thing is there, only two options, 2 internal choice. So they have to be very thorough with all the topics. Even all the exercises, they have to go through that. Main thing, CBSE, NCRT exemplar textbook. Most times the questions are coming from those books. Even so many sample papers we are getting from other publishers, or even or teachers can go through that. Case studies. And case study also, last time for the first term they have the multiple choice options there, but this time it's not like that. So make them clear, all the stepwise solutions will be there. Even I think you see that in the marking scheme also it is clearly, see for example, for the question number 1, these 2 steps and they are given 1 mark. That means for each step they are calculating half marks. For writing the value of A and for writing the value of D for half marks, then A25 half marks, A15 half marks, then finding the final answer half marks. See, this is what plus 9 equal to 0. And here m equal to 0 and 5. And rejecting m equal to 0, that they have to mention there, then only they will get 1 mark and get m is equal to 5. No need to write the reason and all. And if they know the reason, they can write the answer. It's not an issue. They will not cut the mark and all for that.
Hello,
See, yes, sir.
ma'am, I have a small doubt. In
Yes.
construction chapter, is it necessary to write steps of construction?
Construction. Which question you are asking about? Drawing the figures?
Suppose if any question comes related to constructions, is it necessary to write the steps?
No, no need. No need.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is justification is also not required?
Justification.
Yes, ma'am.
You are talking about the circle
Construction.
justification based on the marks. If it is a 2-mark question, or if it is a 4-mark question, you have to write all the things. If it is a 2-mark question, just construction you can show there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Smita ma'am. Dear educators, the session is now open for your questions. Ma'am, there were few questions pertaining to, yeah, calculating more than frequency is deleted or not. Class 10th.
Which one?
Chitra Balaji ma'am. Ma'am, can you please unmute and ask the question?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, calculation of greater than cumulative frequency is included. More than cumulative frequency calculation.
Cumulative frequency, graphical representation only
Deleted.
other parts, other things are included.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Ma'am, one more doubt.
Standard deviation method and only graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution is deleted.
Okay.
Ma'am, may I ask one question?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, I would ask, like in AP, we do have optional exercise. So in optional also, we do have situation-based questions. So even they are deleted, right?
Yes, but it's clearly mentioned in the textbook itself. It's not based for the exam. So we are hoping the questions will not come from the optional questions.
Thank you.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
Uh, is there any information regarding the timetable, examination timetable?
Not it, sir.
Because just now I got a timetable saying that it will start. It is going to
No,
start
that
from.
is fake. That is
That's not the. It's not from the
15.
board, sir.
Oh, because it is in the letterhead only it has come. That is why. I'm
no,
just
but
asking.
that
Got it
signature is
confirmed.
not there, so it's not. It's
Oh.
fake.
Thank you.
Dear teachers, please, the feedback form is shared in the chat box. You can all just fill in. In the meanwhile, any other queries of class 10th or 12th, you can just
Excuse me, ma'am.
ask.
Smita,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in quadratic equation, it is given that situational problems based on equation reduced to quadratic equation. What does it mean, ma'am? I mean, like, you mean the word problems or the problems which is given as fractions? Like, what exactly that meaning? Like,
Word problem.
but kind of word problems are there in the sample paper based on the quadratic equation. So, like,
No. Word problems are fully not deleted. Equation reducible to quadratic equation. Only that type of problem is deleted.
I mean, for example, ma'am, can you just elaborate on that one? Because not very sure what to inform the children.
One second. And, can you please let me take my textbook?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, any other?
Okay, P. Gupta sir has raised hand. It's quite, I mean.
Yeah, I was just seeing that.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, in the 10th standard, some of the teachers are already asked about the construction part, that justification and steps of construction is needed for the child or not. But the construction part is only coming for the 3 marks. So, like, what about the 3 marks? Ki either student write the justification or steps of construction or not? Because Smita ma'am is already told that if the question is coming in 4 mark, then only we need to write all the things. So what about the 3 mark? If the question, like in the sample paper, CBSE sample paper, construction is coming for the 3 marks only. So Smita ma'am, can you tell me,
Yes.
please?
Just a moment, ma'am. I think she's just dealing
Okay,
with the other question.
Okay.
Class 12th, any queries?
Ma'am, may I answer the question on construction?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, actually construction question, if in the question it's mentioned to justify, then the children have to write the justification. Otherwise, steps of construction or justification is not required.
I hope that would be helpful for everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Madhvi ma'am. Yes, any other queries? I request all of you to please fill the feedback form. And maybe probably like in 30 minutes, you might get your certificates. Any other queries? Anybody else? Nirupama ma'am, can you just resend the link in the group?
Yes,
I mean the chat box? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Gupta ma'am. You can please unmute. Arun sir, you can just unmute yourself.
Ma'am, I have one doubt. Actually, in algebra, given 10 marks, right?
Sir,
Hello?
is it class 10th?
Yes, ma'am. Related to class 10th.
Yes. Smita ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
But here, chapter number 4, quadratic equation, 4 marks. Chapter number 5, 6 marks given. Will CBSE follow same parameters as it is?
Yeah, yes, sure. Algebra, it is given total 10 marks. So from quadratic equation, 4 marks, and arithmetic progression, 6 marks.
Okay.
There might be just minute changes, sir. Generally, we cannot assure that it would be the exact numbering, the exact marks, the exact same pattern. There might be some changes, but the pattern would remain the same.
Actually, they are not matching with sample paper. That's why I got doubt.
Okay.
That is there. So that make sure, because even first term also, it's entirely different. I don't know, here in our region, what the question paper we received is entirely different from the sample question paper. It's not exactly the marks and all provided in the sample question paper, even in the marking scheme also. But what we are thinking is, this is the way we are expecting the question paper this time.
Okay, that means it is expected one only, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Radha ma'am. Yes, Radha ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
I
evening,
have
ma'am.
two doubts. I have two doubts. One is that this timetable what we got through our WhatsApp is not reliable, you said, isn't it? It's not official one.
Yes, ma'am.
And another doubt is, as of now, the sample paper has been released. If the situation is not conducive, then objective type, they said. In that case, we will be expecting another sample paper, or it will be like a term one pattern.
Most probably, ma'am. Hopefully, because everything is coming back to the similar, like, everything is being offline
normal
very
position.
soon. Normal, situation. So most probably it
So
would
we
be the
hope
same
so.
paper.
In case, in
I
that
think
case,
they
we
will.
need to give practice, no, ma'am. That's why.
Yes, but in that case, no, ma'am. I think if again we go back to the initial situation of the pandemic and all, then maybe another sample paper and instruction might be released.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much.
Yes, Gupta, ma'am. I'm sorry if it is sir. It's P. Gupta. Yes. Anybody else? Any queries? Okay. Hopefully everybody has filled the feedback form. So with this,
Yes, ma'am, just filled it.
okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So with this, I would love to propose the vote of thanks for today's session. I would take this opportunity to I would take this opportunity to thank Matthew sir for giving us this particular platform to collaborate with so many educators around us. I would also thank our respected speakers for the evening, Nirupama ma'am and Smita ma'am, for indeed demystifying the paper and sharing their valuable insights. And finally, my dear educators, I thank each one of you for being so patient and for your motivating words. Thank you so much. Yes, Nancy ma'am, any doubt? Okay, so thank you so much, and hopefully very soon we might meet once again for yet another effective session. So thank you so much. Shall we end the session, ma'am? Thank you, Nirupama ma'am. Thank you, Smita ma'am.
Thanks to everyone.
Thank you so much.
Applause for Manasa ma'am and being a very good moderator.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll end the session, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You can end the session, ma'am. Nirupama, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.